Hi, welcome today to my YouTube channel, a channel that introduces the vocational option that you have. Yeah, this is the a continuation video. Berufe mit Flancing, the first and the second career path has been discussed in the previous videos. You can watch these videos in the playlist and get to know more about what the career is about and what you need. Like I say, if you want to go to any vocational training in Germany, you have to understand the German language, and as much as technical as the course is, that is how high your German language level has to be. The duration for this vocational training is 3 years. That is the first vetting, forest manager, first vetting. That is the forest manager. This is the third career path under Berufe Pflanze. We are still under Landwirtschaft, Natur und Umwelt. That is agriculture, nature, and environment. So if you're a lover of agriculture, nature, and environment, these are career options here as a vocational training for you to look into. The duration for this is 3 years, and it's an anerkannte Ausbildungsberuf. It's a recognized training. The unit certificate you have to do your Hochschulreife, Hauptschulabschluss, and your Realschulabschluss. That is your university qualification, intermediate, your high school living certificate, I mean to say, and your secondary school living certificate. This certificates, or if you have certificates that are equivalent to it, you are going to be accepted into this career path. So that is, it is 3 years to become a forest manager. It is 3 years. It's a recognized training. So what do? They establish forest. They reforest areas that has been deforested. They reforest it. They maintain and protect areas from being grazed by wild animals by using mechanical protective devices. They maintain the biotopes, the moist bodies of waters and trees. They obtain seeds from forest trees for forest regeneration. They harvest pine cones and collect seeds from pine cones and replant them. They fell trees as well and measure trunks. That is, trees that are weak, they make sure they fell them. What else do? They cut up and measure trees. They get data for the direct information systems for forestry. They maintain regulations and facilities and set up sitting banks, benches, picnic areas in forests. They install nesting boxes and set up feeding areas for wild animals. That is where wild animals can eat. They set it up as well. They also maintain their work equipment, from traditional tools to state-of-the-art machines like automation machines as well. So where do they find employment? They find employment in forestry companies or with forestry services providers or federal reserve or state municipal registration offices. That is where they find employment. So if you're interested in the environment, in the world, that's okay, then this place is deforested, we have to plant new trees, we have to take care of the climate. There's a lot of climate change now, and you are interested to work in nature, then this is a career you definitely want to look into. It is 3 years, the vocational training, and it's a recognized training. It's an anerkannte Ausbildungsberuf. The fourth career path I'll still be explaining in this video, so continue watching the video to the end. See you soon. Welcome back. This is the fourth career path, and the fourth career path has two areas of specialization. That is the Gärtnerin, that is gardener, in the area of trees, tree nursery. That is Fachrichtung Baumschule, specialist nursery. The duration is 3 years, and it's also a recognized profession training. It's an anerkannte Ausbildungstraining, so it is recognized. Do you need a certificate? Definitely. You need the Hochschulreife, Hauptschulabschluss, and the Realschulabschluss. That is your university qualification certificate, your your secondary school and high school living certificates. These certificates are important. Apart from that, like I used to say, the German language as well is important. The German language is very important. So if you want to go into this career path, you must have the high level of German language to B2 and or higher. So those are specializing in tree nurseries. What do? They make sure that trees are being seeded, ornamental shrubs and trees are being protected. They lay out areas and prepare seeds and plant these seeds. Now the seeds, after it's been after it has come up a bit, they water, fertilize, and prune the trees and the plants, and check that there are no pests or diseases on these trees or plants. Now they use the special machines that they have to dig out these trees or plants, and they sell it to customers. They sell the trees to people that need the trees to be planted in any area. So they are into trees and plants, and what they do is they make sure that there's no pest. They make sure that it's being controlled. They make sure that when they are digging out even the trees to be replanted in another place, that it is digged out effectively and it can be planted in another location. The duration is 3 years. It's an anerkannte Ausbildung Berufe. It is a recognized training, and you need the certificates I mentioned earlier, and definitely your German language certificate to proceed into this career path. The second area of specialization I'll still be discussing in this video, so watch this video to the end. It can help someone, and see you there. Yeah, welcome to the second area of specialization under the fourth career path, that is a Gärtnerin. The second area of specialization is in Fachrichtung Gärtnerei, that's a specialist training free farm gardening. The duration is 3 years, and it's also an anerkannte Ausbildungsberuf. You have a certificate. If you don't have, you are accepted as well. But if you have certificate, your chances are high, and definitely you must understand the German language and be able to communicate. What do? The specialists in this training free farm gardening, they specialize in flowers and bouquet that is being used for graveside. So they farm flowers that is being used for the graveside. They make bouquet for graveside and cemetery. That is what they do. They are into cemetery gardening. That is what they do. The gardening design, they make grave decorations, wedding ties. They make wedding ties and use plants and bouquets and flowers. They take into account wishes of the customers and guidelines on how it should be done. They cultivate some of the plants needed and for sale, and when planting funeral ties, they offer responsive plants for the cemetery ground as well. So that is what they do. Where do they find the employment? They find employment in retail trade of flowers. That is where they find employment. Where there's retail trade of flowers and bouquets, they find employment there. So this is the second area of specialization under the fourth career path. There's still more, like 3 more to come under this same area of specialization. That is the Gärtnerei. That is occupations and professions as a gardener. And the first area of specialization, the second area of specialization I've introduced in this video. The third area of specialization, the fourth and the fifth, will be explained in previous videos to come. So feel free to share with families and friends. Stay tuned to my channel. Subscribe if you haven't done. And if my video has helped you, write us in the comment section. Hope to hear from you soon. And don't give up on your careers, because only you can stop you.